How you doing?
Hi, Ted. How are you doing?
Good to see you.
It's good to see you.
Yay! So, Armageddon Shadow War.
Yes.
Yeah. So we didn't get the box. We were hoping to get the box, but we got a different box. And this has
It's a better box.
it has somebody's head in it. Hi, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh, that's what's in the box?
Oh, it's not. It's
Oh.
Shadow War promotional stuff.
Ooh.
So the game doesn't come out for another week, but we got all sorts of little
Little doodads. We got
Yeah.
dice,
nice.
which is always good.
Nice dice.
I can roll ones on these ones.
So how about we go through this thing and show everybody kind of like what to expect if they decide to come into a store and play Shadow War.
Yeah, let's
You
do
down
that.
with that?
Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
down with
let's
that.
hop in. All right, so what do we have inside this kit? We had
We have things. So let's start off with the first one. Yeah.
this is like origami, right? This is the fold make an airplane
yes,
out of?
you can
or
make a tent.
crane.
And you can make a plate.
Instant cover. That's
Yeah,
great.
it's
So
so
what is it
good.
like +2 to -2 to hit? or-
Only if you go to ground behind.
Oh, okay. So this kind of covers like the inside of what we're going to be looking at. So this is the activity kit. We have our campaigns. It's like Kill Team, but second edition styly, right?
So
It meets-
yeah, so now it's all kinds of different modifiers. So if you ever
Okay.
thought it was crazy that a guy with a bolter can always hit you on a 3 no
Oh,
matter
yeah.
what, even though you're way across the table, you're
Uh-huh.
running around. Well, this game plays around with that. And if for people who have played the older editions, like second edition and Necromunda, range modifiers are back.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah, it
excited
makes
about
sense to take a shotgun on a scout now.
Yeah, I mean, I think like when they had the AP thing, that like all or nothing, like you either get your save or you don't. Like,
Yeah,
it always
when
kinda rubbed me
power
wrong. So this is
power
kinda
weapons just ignored armor for the longest time, and
neat. Right.
suddenly witches were terrible.
So I think like one of the first things on the top of the box looks like our campaign rankings, right?
Yeah, it's a little tracker for everybody who's playing in your campaign at your local store. So all the team names, and then you got the little pyramid of awesome, I guess. Pyramid of the Hive. We'll go with that.
Yeah, that's cool. And it's I think they said that it was like you use your dry erase. So
Yeah,
you know,
it's reusable. This is all
Right.
laminated up.
So if you get to the top and you want to stay that way, you have to use a Sharpie.
Yeah, that works. I'd use an X-Acto knife. But yeah, it works all the same.
You're a little bit more hoodie than most.
All right, what else we got here? So
What's the next thing?
this is one of the cool little widgets
Yeah.
that they cover in here. These are
Oh,
wristbands with all the crazy faction symbols for every faction you can take.
Okay.
In
So it's not a cancer awareness thing, like, hi, I have tyrannid cancer. I'm gonna wear this.
no, it does have Tau and it does have Eldar on it, so it
So
is
it's-
kind of cancer
It's a
awareness,
general
but-
Games Workshop cancer.
Yeah, so and it just covers everybody. Everyone's got their own little symbols or whatnot. I actually have no idea which one that one is.
Oh, that's a good. Is it the Eldar Unified or
is that?
something?
I don't know.
I don't know, because we have Dark Eldar.
Tell-
Oh, there's regular Eldar.
Yeah,
So
there's
what would
regular
that be?
Eldar there.
Maybe is it a
I
general?
see. No, I don't see Dark
Because
Eldar.
there's 13. There's Eldar, Dark Eldar, Harlequins. That's probably not Harlequins, right?
No, well, there's Dark Eldar.
Okay.
It must be Harlequins.
Tyranids, Genus are called Grey Knights, Tau Empire, Chaos Space Marines, and Adeptus Mechanicus.
That's got to be the Harlequins one. 'Cause I don't recognize it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or it's a brand new thing that they haven't released yet. It's squats.
Squats. I mean, yeah, look at it. It clearly looks like a squat, just like sitting down.
As he's praying to the beard god.
Bearded one.
Armageddon cards.
Oh,
Let's
these.
sort of bust one open and see what this is all about.
So these, for anyone who's interested, these are those special hired guns you can take.
Oh,
so
right. So it's like a character, do you think? Or?
yeah, so like back when Necromunda was a thing, you could take these special guys. These ones
Okay.
are, instead of being like special characters, they're your generic BAs of the 41st millennium.
Okay.
So we'll just
I think there's every faction has one. So I think
every
it's like
faction's
a
got 4 of them.
Biovore, Pyrovore, I think for your, and then I think
What are
orcs
the ones
have.
we got? We got Space Marines too
Oh,
in this
dang.
pack. And they have said they are going to come out with more of these guys.
Okay.
So, and these are supposed to be the like special one-off dudes you can take because you have
okay.
to actually use a resource in game in order to take them. Because Terminator armor is crazy.
Yeah,
it'd be insane if you could take a team of Terminators. I'll figure out a way to do it. Then you got what? You got your Runt Herd. You got
Flash
Flash Git. You got what is that?
Mech Boy.
Yep, that's a mech that's a Mech Boy, and got Pain Boy.
Yeah.
Standard Imperial Guard, which it is,
Yeah.
with even a Tempestus Scion, so
Okay.
a reason to play those again.
So, do you know offhand whether or not you can like, because I think you can upgrade them, you can give them different skills and stuff, but do these guys?
These guys are fixed.
They're fixed. Okay,
but that's
so they are
because
like the old characters.
yeah. So you get Prometheum charges as you play through the campaign.
Okay.
So win or lose, you walk away with a charge.
Oh, okay.
However, you can pay for those charges to bring one of these guys with you, and the rules are in the big rule book for it. So.
Okay.
And yeah, it's just that's pretty much how it all breaks down. Now, even like things like the Terminator, this is Necromunda / Kill Team. They don't have a 2-up armor save.
Oh, okay.
Instead, they have a 3-up, but they roll 2 dice and they got to fail them.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so
That's cool. So
Makes
it's
it makes
really
a bit
going
more sense.
Old school.
Yeah, and they got all the standard like movement values, initiative, attacks, leadership, and then each one of them comes with its own slew of war gear that they can take.
Hot.
Yeah, should be good.
Yeah. Okay. So what else do we have in here? I think tokens. Is that the next big thing that we have to? We get to.
Oops.
So we get all these tokens.
Box down.
Oh.
Yeah, so all these tokens are for in-game. It's just to like help with all your bookkeeping and whatnot.
That's in game, not end game. Just so you know,
In-game.
not
In-game.
not end times.
Enunciate. Or is it end times and I'm a secret insider?
And the internet goes aflame. That it's now Armageddon end times. The game just released.
Yeah, so these are just to like help you keep track of like guys who have been running, guys who have
Overwatch.
to take tests,
Oh,
overwatching.
there's hidden. Is that hidden?
I think this one's hidden.
That's hidden. Okay.
Yeah.
Those
And-
objective markers, right, or scrap markers?
Yeah, those are the Prometheum caches that you
Okay.
can run around and collect up.
There's
So.
a ton of these, dude. Like,
Well,
there's-
I mean, think about it. If you have like 8 guys and they all run, you need 8 of these. So
Yeah.
I think they were saying that you could get up to 20 guys in an orc kill team. So
Oh, okay.
or
Up to 20 guys.
up to
Dang.
20, I think.
Okay.
But we can figure that out here in a second.
Okay. And
But,
all right, double-sided.
Yeah, it's double-sided, which that's kind of cool
Just
because
cardboard?
they're double-sided, but they aren't the same thing on each side.
Oh, okay.
So you already have those 8 run tokens for when you
Gotcha.
when you run nothing but gaunts.
Oh, that's dope. Okay. All right. So what's next? We have the reference rules.
I think these are just the
So
quick.
we have 5 of these, right? Yeah, 5 of these.
Yeah, 5 copies of it. And these are like so these are the ones that have been spoiled for days now. Which is all kinds of cool, but it's just the quick reference one. So it's not even like the big rule book that'll come in the proper game.
Okay.
But you got all your base weapons and everything. You got how the hand-to-hand combat works. And it goes through turn to turn, telling you like what the exact breakdown is of the campaigns.
Okay.
All the injury and stuff is in the front because
Nice.
even though that you go down, you're not necessarily dead.
That's right.
Which is always nice to know that your guy you spent so much time building didn't just croak.
Yeah.
So,
and
yeah.
Very cool. Because I remember that with like Necromunda stuff, you can have like niggling injuries, or you could like lose a leg. You have to buy cybernetics and stuff.
Yeah, you
Do
can
you
get
think
all
it's
the
gonna be
crazy
like a
modifiers.
lighter version of Necromunda to where you don't get cybernetics and stuff?
Well, first off, yes, it's a little bit lighter than the first Necromunda book. But I do think that it's just going to be more of a like, this is going to be your pick up and play kind of game.
Oh, okay.
Like the way
So
they.
something between Kill Team and Necromunda.
Yeah, I think that this is just going to bring more people into playing more of a kill team style game.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, because there's not as much tracking to do with this. From everything I've seen, like you don't have to track a crazy amount of advances. They do have a big ol' set of skills and whatnot that you can take from in the big rule book to change up who your guys are. But
Cool.
there's always limitations and things like that.
So it's not that you're going to be making like a guy that you can only use in Shadow War. It's going to be like a guy.
No, this is here. I've got 5 Space Marine scouts, and I'll use a Promethean cache to bring in this one other Space Marine that I've had for years, and we can play a game of it.
Yeah.
It's whereas Necromunda, if you and I tried to play a pickup game of Necromunda, we'd be generating our gangs for 2 hours. So,
So what do we have coming up?
looks like what is this? Oh, we got rosters.
Okay, those are important.
So those are cool. Like these, So it's a
lot
giant
than the
stack of
Necromunda's
them.
set that.
Yeah, it's not 3 pages long. So that's
So equipment,
cool.
skills, and notes, name rolls. So, oh yeah, this is kind of neat because we were talking about like in 8th edition they were going to bring back movement. I know this is technically 2nd-ish, but yeah, we're going to be seeing a little bit different stats. So no save modifier. So I guess it's like whatever you look to your war gear versus like your stat line.
Yeah, your
to
war
find out
gear
what-
gives you the save. Your stat line doesn't matter for that.
And so movement is also going to be determined. I think like that was one of the things. Like your movement could be changed depending on the skill you get too. And so,
yeah, it could go up one or down one, and this is going to be cool because running is double your movement.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be cool. And it looks like you can keep track of how many missions each individual guy has completed.
Okay.
And that's probably going to be more important for skills and advancements later on. So.
And it looks like in a lot of ways, like I mean, if you only have 3 check marks next to the mission completed, chances are I think these sheets are going to be just for in-store games, to where you have like a day of like 3 games or something like that. So
Yeah, just do like a quick off little campaign with all your buddies.
sure, neat.
Yeah, I think
Ooh,
that'll be
looks
cool.
like you got something else going on. What do you have over here?
We got stickers.
Oh, okay.
Just tons of stickers.
I think in this wasn't so much for the player, but I think for managers, all you managers out there, this is just going to be to put on boxes that are going to be that can be used in the game. So
Yeah.
it's not everything. You're not going to be using your rhinos, your land raiders, and so on. So to be
Yeah,
putting
because
on,
there's
like,
no
your-
vehicles in this at all.
Right.
Unlike in regular Kill Team, where you could take a Tau Devilfish.
Oh yeah. Wow, there's quite a few of those. So if you do see the sticker, you're pretty safe that you could probably use it in Armageddon.
Yeah.
So.
This should be just about. Now, this is one of the things that I'm most excited about.
Oh, are you? You're excited
So,
about something? Oh,
yes,
Sterling,
I am
tell me
actually
about your
very excited about this. These are all the rules available for every single faction you can play.
So 13 of them, right? Is that? Now there's a few of them online that you can get right now.
These are them.
But this is, I think this is is this okay?
No, these are them. These are
cool.
the same. They're hard copied
Skitarii
versions of the
Rangers,
ones that you can
Necron?
pick up from the Games Workshop site. If you go to the Shadow War Armageddon page on
Okay.
Games Workshop,
Uh-huh.
there's a little download button at the bottom. You
Cool.
click on that, and it pulls it all up, and the order's a little bit different than how they packed them in the box because Chaos Space Marines were first, just
Oh,
like they
right.
always should be.
Being a chaos player.
But yeah, you can. It's got everything you need to know in there. Like we were saying on the rosters, all your profiles are all nice and listed out.
Oh, yeah.
You got all your war gear options.
So Pathfinder has a movement of 4 inches.
yeah.
Interesting. They slowed the Tau down, which makes sense.
I think 4 is like standard human because a Harlequin moves 6.
Grey Knights is 4.
Grey Knights is 4.
Ooh,
Gene Stealer Hybrid. Ooh.
Oh, do they? Okay, it looks like
they're
all
they're 4 across the board.
Chaos Space Marines 4.
4 across the board.
Eldar Witches.
Oh,
6.
6. Ooh, wow. The witches are quick.
Craft World Eldar are only 5 going
Well,
down.
Yeah, but did they really need to be 6?
I guess that just goes to argue, like, why.
What's the
in
difference
sci-fi,
between them?
Yeah, lighter clothes. They keep you less encumbered. And
They're Dark Eldar. What clothes are you talking about?
it's all that-
I remember the old models, okay?
it's all that like argument, like, why is that lady barbarian only wearing a bikini?
Well, it's because she wants to move.
yeah, I guess. Necron.
look, it looks-
All right, so Skitarii, 5 inches, and
Yeah, they've-
sorry, Gene. Looks like you're going to be losing some.
Yeah. It looks like it could take quite a few of them in a team. Because the big thing for this game is it's not the same point values.
Oh, okay.
So people may be flipping to their codexes and being like, oh, I can take 65 points for a unit of Rangers. Yeah, that's not how this works.
Right, because right here you have a Tyranid Alpha. I think it's like a warrior, but like the sergeant equivalent, 250 points. So that's not a Tyranid
Yeah,
warrior.
an HQ in the codex.
Your
too,
regular
so-
warrior is 200 points, so much different. And then I think you have to buy war gear on top of that. So
Yeah, they all get different options.
adrenal glands, 10 points. Oh, dude, if you want a whiplash and bone sword, 100 points. Like pair of bone swords, 125.
I think it goes to say, just so people get a sense of the scale that you're going to see with a lot of these games, it's 1,000 points per game.
Oh, okay.
So it's a flat out.
Start out 1,000 points.
1,000
and then grow,
points.
right?
You get 1 leader, and I think like there's a breakdown for everything. Yeah, using everything. So
Okay.
like the Tyranids, for instance, they can only take 3 to 5 models.
Oh, so limitations on your kill team size.
Yeah, limitations on the whole thing. Tyranid gun beasts. I'm going to need to take like as many of those as I can. That just sounds cool. I don't even like nids.
So I think with like the manager's thing, these are, you could look through them,
Yeah.
but you basically have to like use your phone or whatever to take pictures, or if assuming you don't have a smartphone.
Yeah, assuming.
So these aren't for anybody.
Yeah, these are going to be for
in.
in-store use for those people who are coming in and thinking, oh man, this sounds like a fun game. What would I have to get? Well,
Yeah.
looks like I'm going to have to pick up everything else. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I'll need a
Oh.
box of them.
Wait a second. This
So let's
is
get
it.
to the biggie. This is the actual 120-page rule book.
What?
The whole 9 yards.
Okay. Wow. That's legit.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that Thraka right there.
That's amazing. I mean, I was looking at that quick reference sheet. Like, that's nothing. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of fluff in here.
Oh, look at this. We got like a whole thing on the Wars of Armageddon, Gazgul, Thraka. So we'll probably get, yep, there's Yarick. So if you've never heard about the War on Armageddon.
Oh, that's right. This goes through the inner struggles. Oh man, I'm really impressed. The terrain that's coming out for it. I think
it's
they're
gorgeous.
giving you one set, right? And then I think they said that they're going to part it out
Yes.
by individual
So
components.
if you look in your White Dwarf that just came out, with the flying happy space dwarves, there's actually a whole series of articles in there about how all these pieces of terrain that you're going to see in the Shadow War book are going to be available as their own separate thing called a Manufactorum sector.
Ooh.
So just like how we had the Imperialis sector, like what, 2 years ago, something like that.
Okay.
It came out with the Aquila, the Manufactorum, and all those things. You're going to get another set that is just for all that industrial style terrain. Because you don't always fight in the middle of a ruined city. Sometimes you fight in a awesome 4-foot oil platform.
And one of the things that I thought was kind of interesting is like, and I didn't notice it from the pictures, but going through that White Dwarf was that there's like these snap fits. So like it's modular.
Yeah.
It's fully modular. And I think I was kind of like curious, like how they were going to do that and still kind of keep it beautiful. Because as soon as you get modular, like you start to lose the aesthetic. You know, you'll have like a line in a weird place or like a seam. But it was really impressive. So, talking about different kinds of covers. So this is going to be a save modifiers or hit modifiers. Hit modifiers.
Hit modifiers.
Yeah.
Yep. So you can go all the way up to needing a 10 to hit somebody.
Oh wow.
Because anything over 6 is you need a 6 and then you re-roll to another number. So.
Dang. Okay. Here's our
Oh, good lord! Look at all these.
skills. For me, that's the exciting part because this is like where you rewards a battle. Okay. Serious injuries. Yep. You get your serious injuries. Head wounds. The frenzy rule.
Oh, yep. You can end up dead.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but yeah, so advances. You can get like extra wounds and toughness. You can get strength or attack. Oh, you can get a new skill too. So you can have one guy who just becomes MacGyver. That's really cool.
Oh, wow. Let's see. What else? So you have your skill list.
Oh, and this is for all the different factions. I remember them saying they were going to have different advancement trees. So if you look here, here's all the Cadians, the Ketchikans, and the Steel Legion. So if you want to play Steel Legion, awesome, go for it.
Jeez.
But you're not going to get any agility skills for your troopers and your specialists.
Snakebite, Bad Moon, Evil Suns, Death Skulls, Blood.
Yeah, the whole nine.
This is really. I mean, it's only 3 factions, right? So it's Space Marines, Imperial Guard, and Orcs. They come in the main book.
Yeah, coming in the main book, and then everything else is being released separate from that.
Angels of Redemption? Really? I don't know. I wonder if they're going to become like a thing in the future. Was that the Dark Angel successor chapter?
Yeah, they were the successors that showed up. So, I don't know.
Gathering. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Space Wolves, White Scars, Salamanders, Blood Angels, Sons of
Sons of Guliman.
Oh, weird. I wonder if that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Okay, then we have
then
go
all
into the
the
actual skills.
Which looks like are they random?
Yeah. So I think you pick an area. You're like, all right, Sons of Gilliman, agility, and then you go find your agility chart, and then you roll for it, right? So you get 1 through 6. Calf haul, dodge, jump back, blah blah blah. That's okay.
Yeah, that could be fun.
It's totally Necromunda.
Yeah, it is.
Oh man, this is.
Well, I have noticed nothing about losing hands or feet so far, so I think that's not going to be an issue.
That's too bad. So anyway, I think that's really exciting, and there's a lot more to go into there. You can go on the internet and find leaked pages, I'm sure.
Oh,
or
yeah,
wait a few
for
days
sure.
and buy the box. And then you have something else.
We got another one of just the cool little in-store widgets. So
Okay. Oh, is this the special missions?
Yeah, they're all the special missions that you can do using the new rule sets. I think there's 6 of them total.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 of them total.
Okay, and let's see.
I'm pretty sure they're in the big book too somewhere.
So here's, let's see, Shadow War campaigns. Let's see, Kill Team Fight, Scavengers, Hit and Run. Okay, so they're in the...
So that's them. So they're in the core book. These will be for the in-store. So if you're just trying to suss out the game, or if you want to go get the big, you aren't sure about getting the big rule book, go find your local store that carries UW products, have them bust out the demo kit, and you'll be able to play using all this stuff here, plus all the cool little kill team rules.
And your models. So is that, there's a,
We
there's
do
other stuff.
have one thing. I think these are really cool because when Kill Team came out, they put out all those cool little event packs, yeah?
Oh, okay, right.
And one of the coolest things they did were these awesome like little certificates. So it looks like, yeah, you got like gold level things. So best painted Kill Team.
That's right.
Youngblood.
I remember reading that. It wasn't just going to be like best painted. They were going to try and break it up so it would kind of incentivize like the younger people and people who don't paint and stuff to come down.
Yeah. Yeah, because they've got all the ones that are marked for just generic best painted, gold, silver. I think there's bronze down here at the bottom. Yep. And then you got the Underhive Alphas, and you have Youngblood and the regular. So even if somebody's
general
new,
or something.
yeah, I think that's like best general overall sort of thing. So yeah. Way to go, GW, bringing hobby back into the game.
Oh man,
like
I'm pumped,
I think
dude.
that's everything other than the dry erase marker that comes with the.
Is it a
with
GW
everything.
exclusive?
It's-
Oh man.
Nope, it is not. And we already checked the box. There was no Citadel Water in there, so
Oh.
I mean, I feel like that was a missed opportunity in them.
Yeah.
I'd buy like
1.5
4 or 5
coats.
sets.
You cut a half
It is
coat
a
out.
fine skill to be able to do 1.5 coats. It's a fine line between 1 and 2, and Duncan Rhodes found it.
Well, this has been really exciting. I know a lot of people are clamoring to get their hands on this box. I know I am. I'm sure you are.
I've already got mine ordered.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to order a lot more because I saw that awesome oil platform they built using the terrain. But then I found out it took 20 kits of the terrain to make that oil platform. I was like, okay, I will just get my one and sit down.
One at a time to start stockpiling them.
My
Or
wife does
rob a
love me,
GW
but there is a dollar limit. So.
My love is $200 a month. But yeah, so this is really exciting. I think we'll take a look at the box when it comes out. And do another unboxing. Like the Marines and the Orcs in there are your standard that have been around forever.
I'm excited for all the bits coming in that terrain kit.
Yes.
Though. I think that's going to be nice.
So keep it tuned. We'll be doing some more reviews. Thank you, Gene from Tier 1, for letting us do this and take a look at all of your swag. And yeah, take care.
Bye.